Hello everybody, I am Mr. Saturday. I hope you are having a beautiful, wonderful day. My day is going fantastic, and we're going to be kind of busy today. I was going to go to the Nether today, but there's actually quite a few things we need to get done. And one of those is work on our gear. Our gear is not too great. I got a Power 3 book from fishing a second ago, and this cool fishing rod, so that's pretty neat. But we do have a few things to be working on, such as our armor and our tools. And what I want to do is actually get an enchanting area. I think that would be pretty cool. Now, I have been staring at this cutout for a while. We did this episode 1 or 2, I think, where we just had this little area cut out, but we didn't do anything else with it. We kind of went building over there. And I think it's about time we knock it out and actually do something. So let's go ahead and mine this out. That is the fastest I've ever mined a hole. No, I'm just kidding. I did a lot of this off camera. But I went ahead and mined all of these rooms out, because I think they're going to be the rooms that we need. Now, it does come outside the Hobbit hole a little bit. Some of it's easy fixes, and some of it I have ideas for. I think this area right here could have something cool on top of it. And I mean, this corner could probably just be fixed. It's just a corner. But the other side, you know, this could have something cool coming off of it. We do break into the hill in the back, so we might figure out something kind of sweet to put there. And I didn't finish digging this one all the way out. This room's supposed to be a lot bigger, and it might be where we continue the hallway. So the plans that I have for this first little room is actually where the enchantment table is going to go. I'm thinking more of kind of like a library slash office type of deal, right? So we'll have the enchantment table kind of go somewhere right here, but on this side is going to be more like a little library, and we might have a desk or something where I keep the comment of the day book. We'll probably go with, you know, our usual design, so it kind of matches the rest of the Hobbit mansion. I'm thinking something like this. Of course, all of this will be stripped and it'll be, you know, much brighter. And you could kind of already see where the enchantment table is going to go. Could you imagine if I left the room like this? This would be so weird looking. You know, just to come out of a hallway that looks like this is straight into this. That'd be crazy. Much better. Much better. Now, for the roof, I'm thinking of something a little bit different than what we normally do, right? Just to kind of change things up a little bit. And I'm thinking of something like this. Like, we're going to have one beam that runs across. Maybe like a little bit of a support on each side. And let's see. I know it's going to probably go up like this. Right? Yeah, that could be pretty cool. We'll just have it do something like this right here. Of course, I'm gonna have to fix that spot in the middle that where the door goes, but yeah, okay. Oh no, no. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of slanted a little bit for the ceiling. Where our other ceilings, they look like this, right? Most of them look like this right here, where it kind of just goes in by one and then slab. I do have a little bit of room down here to kind of play with some different types, and we might do the different types today. I went ahead and got the walls up on the hallway too. They looking kind of looking like a circus tent or something. It's looking pretty crazy, but we got it. So we go straight into here. There's the roof. I forgot to strip this. I think I want this stripped. Yeah, that looks a lot better stripped. Go ahead and get that one and that one. Now I just got to strip the rest of the hallway. So we have the basics of the hallway worked out. It's not decorated yet, but it is here. So, and it looks a lot better than what it did. And I kind of like it. You know, we go down right here, right? We went ahead and went a couple of steps down. And then when we go into this hallway, we go a couple of steps down again, which I think is really neat. I didn't do this back room yet. That's going to be a little bit later. And I don't have this up and done yet, but this is probably going to be next, right? One of the main things I want to go ahead and get crafted up is the enchantment table. So we're going to go ahead and do this, put in our 2 diamonds and our book, and presto, we got our enchantment table. It's going to go right here. And then we'll have the books lined up along the sides over here. And speaking of books and bookshelves and whatnot, I don't think I have enough leather for all of this. I have 55 leather, and I'm pretty sure I'm lacking on the sugar cane as well. I am. I do have cows bred up, right? I have them up outside. I kind of been messing with them. I have a couple of cows named, so I at least have 2 at all times. I have Larry and Mary. I want to get 2 more name tags so I can at least have 4 that won't despawn, because I think it would be kind of cool to build a cow crusher inside the Hobbit hole. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and see how many bookshelves we can make. We'll just go ahead and place our leather in right there. Some more paper, even more paper, and we have 29 books, which leaves us 7 crafting tables. And our biggest problem is actually sugarcane. We might have enough leather, or almost enough leather, to do all the bookshelves. We're just waiting on paper. All of this mining actually wants me to craft a new diamond pick and go ahead and enchant it with the enchantment tables we have. Yeah, mining all of this out with iron and stone picks and no enchantments takes quite a long time. Okay, let's see what kind of enchantments we can get. What level? Level 18. Unbreaking 3. You know what? I'll take Unbreaking 3. I mean, yeah, I kind of figured that's all we'll get. But that is diamond speed with Unbreaking 3, which is a lot better than what I was doing. There we go. This is a pretty good size hole. I almost poked out through the grass over there. Luckily, this is about as tall as we need it to be. It's just crazy. It took me a minute to dig this out because I was trying to use stone and iron tools originally, and then I just gave up and made a diamond pick, and it went by a lot faster. I don't know why that was taking so long. Okay, we're going to try to do bits and pieces of this on camera to see if I can actually remember how to do a cow crusher or a cow cooker, if you will, because I haven't done one in a while, to be honest with you. I kind of have this little bit mapped out about where it's going to go, and I left myself plenty of room in the back to kind of do things if I need to. I think right here is where I want the chest to go that's going to collect everything. So that's the chest. We might have to have a little ladder to get to the top to breed the cows, because they're going to be probably somewhere up there-ish. And yeah, so we got the we got the double chest. On the back of this double chest, we're going to have hoppers. We're going to go ahead and replace these with stone brick. And I think we're going to wrap it all the way around like this and go ahead and get rid of this one cobblestone. Whoop, and replace it with the stone brick as well. So it'll look something like that. We're going to bring these walls up on the insides. We're possibly going to go ahead and put in our signs. So let's go ahead and grab a sign here and a sign here. That should keep the lava from flowing too far down, right? Just above this sign, we're going to go ahead and place a dispenser with another stone brick here. And we're going to place a button there. And that should activate the dispenser to dispense the lava. And then you'll have to click the button again to turn it back off. You probably fix this with a observer or something, right? Where it only does 1 tick per update. That way you only have to press the button once. But we're not in the nether. We haven't been to the nether, so I don't have anything to fix said problem. That button is fine for now. We're going to go ahead and bring this wall all the way around again. That should give them a place to drop. So if this is, we're gonna need one more so we can place signs to stop the flowing water, right? So we'll have something like that right there, which means all of this is brought up one more time, and then they'll flow in that way. This is going to be the floor, so we could probably do something like that, making these four the floor, and that behind there is a wall, and we'll wrap it around to kind of remember that that's a wall. Let's see, can we get a torch so we can see a little bit better? There we go. Let's go ahead and just bring these around too. One more up so they don't jump out. And we'll put like a little platform here, because we technically don't need this to be open anymore, so we could close it off. I'm going to need some more stone bricks. But that's where our cows are going to go, and that's where we're going to put our water. Do I have a water bucket on me? No, I have a bucket. I'm going to have to get some water. And I'm going to have to make some ladders to get back up there. Okay, we now have the water in, so they'll bob up and down, and we'll be able to breed them. I'm going to have to get them in here from outside, which is going to be fun. We do have a little bit of a mess of flowing water, which is okay. I have some glass on me. We could go ahead and fill in this part right here with glass, and that will stop all of the flowing water. It looks like I need a couple more pieces, but for the most part, we have that down other than the cows. I do need to go ahead and place my lava bucket in there. There we go. Lava bucket's in place. So we need 2 more pieces of glass and the cows in there. But for anyone wondering how this works, if you don't know, is we'll breed the adult cows up top. This little bit of flowing water will push the baby cows through that hole, because they'll be the only ones that can fit. They'll fall down because the water ends right there, and they'll kind of grow up right in here. Once they get all nice and big and tall, we'll be able to hit them with the lava and cook. We'll have cooked steak and leather in there. It works similar to the chicken cooker, except you kind of have to breed these guys by hand yourself, where the chicken cooker busts the eggs for you and then grows baby chickens. But we need leather more than we need feathers at the moment, so we have to go with the good old-fashioned cow crusher. I have a plan, and it's very sketchy, but it's the only thing I could think of to get 4 cows into the cave. You do not want to know the level of pain I went through to actually get them in this hole, and for them just to fall out to the sides. I had to pillar up with one of them to kind of get them up here. I think Mary, yes, you were like the worst one to get into the hole. But we went ahead and placed 4 fence posts on top. It kind of keeps them from bouncing around as much and locks them into place. But now you could just feed them through the fence and have them create little cow babies. And we're going to go down there and check to see if the little cow babies flow where they're supposed to. There is something going on with the water right there, so I might have to take the water back out and place it back in. Okay, I went ahead and got the rest of the room built up. I think it's looking pretty cool. I like the way this room looks. The walls are kind of bland, but when I get more decorative blocks, we will decorate the insides of these walls and make them look really nice. But for right now, we do have the main attraction finished, the main function of this room. And I went ahead and put a little wheat garden in here. I don't have enough seeds yet. It is building up seeds, but it's nice. I like it. It's got like this cool little bend in the hallway pathway. We are continuing the hallway in this direction if we ever need to add on, only because we can't really go that way without hitting the water. And this is about as close as the water you could get, because the water's just right there on the other side of the tree. So it looks like we're going to have to continue over towards the cow farm a little bit, which is fine. But the big moment right here, most of these cows are grown up. Let's go ahead and hit the button, and then we can hit the button again. and we're going to get a lot more. I've already done this a couple of times, but there we go. And look at it roll in. We're getting more leather and more cooked beef. I have a whole stack of cooked beef in there now, which is really nice. And we do have we have all of it now. I went ahead and made the rest of the bookshelves for the enchantment table. I still need some for the tiny library office that's going right here, where I'm going to put the comment of the day book at a little desk. And then we just got to tackle this room. This room's going to be a little weird to tackle at first, but I think we got it. It's going to look a bit different than these rooms right here, because it's more of a like a blacksmith room, right? I want to build like an armory / blacksmith type of ordeal here. So it's going to be like a lot of stones. It's going to have a fireplace. We might put up a couple of armor stands for some armor that needs to be repaired or we're trying to build up. And I think that'd be really nice beside the enchantment area. Like, we get the enchantments from here, and then we go over here and try to put it on the armor itself. I'm going to try to gather up a few bit more of the resources I need for this last bit, and hopefully enough to finish the office. That is all I have time for in today's episode. I will see you guys in the next one. We are going to go ahead and read the comment of the day. I'm going to try to finish the enchantment room a little bit off camera. There's not much going on in there. I just want to finish the office side, and we can decorate it together. Like I said, not much, just a few bookshelves, and we'll put all the decorations. I do want to build the armory together, so we'll probably, finish that up in the next episode as well. So let's go ahead and read the comment. Did I just open something? I did open the trapdoor. So over here we got Daniel, and it says, "I love your videos," and thank you. These nice comments always mean a lot to me. They stand out more. I just love these comments, and thank you so much for leaving a really nice comment. I will see you all in the next one. Have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye.